Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video we're going to take a look at Bitcoin first and then go to Cardano. Bitcoin dropped out of the channel. Bitcoin, basically today I showed you this channel, this ascending channel, which you could also see potentially as a bear flag. A bear flag, from that move down, bear flag, so basically consolidation before further downturn. Which then obviously could take us into this yellow box that I've talked about. Obviously will affect most altcoins, including Cardano. And this morning I posted it in the in the Discord, the private Discord group, that when we bounced out of this channel and we had a successful retest, I made a post and said, look, we expect further move down now. 60k is basically the key resistance here, a key support. We found support here above 60k at basically where that previous low was here, 60.1, 60.2k. And since then we are moving up again, but it's not a good sign that we broke out of this channel. Now we also had a horizontal support line here, which we broke as well, which we might now test as resistance and then can expect further moves to the downside, potentially to 60k. If the 60 doesn't hold, I think, we could drop down to here, one of these lows, maybe 58.5k, and then potentially finally move into that target box. And that is still a possible scenario, as I said, because Bitcoin is still, as I said this morning, in a corrective pattern. And we actually now broke to the downside of that channel, which again could also be seen as a bear flag potentially. And now we've broken out to the downside. If Bitcoin cannot reclaim this level, then it certainly will address further lows. Potentially that is now the retest of that line here before we then continue our way down, if that retest is successful from the downside. Now that will have effects on Cardano as well. However, Cardano is holding fairly well. Cardano tried here a few days ago to break out of this descending wedge. As I said, descending wedge, potentially a bullish pattern here within which we are trading. And from here I expect definitely a move up. And Cardano, it cannot be overstated here how much the potential of Cardano is. If it then finally, if Bitcoin, I think, moves up this time, Cardano should follow. We have here a really clear corrective pattern after that long overextension. I mean, we made massive gains after that low in July. This was like 200%. And it was just overheated in a very short period of time. We moved up throughout the entire August, overheated, bit of by the rumor sell the news going on there with the summit. Then we obviously dropped sharply and moved in this descending wedge all the time. Lastly, we had this ABCDE pattern triangle. Now we had a move to the downside, and again that downward move was invalidated based on the Elliott Wave method. I showed you that in one of the previous videos, and now we are moving sideways at the moment. And I did say, we could still come down once more below the 200-day moving average. This is still a possibility, but at the moment we're making here slightly higher lows. But again, that could also be potentially a little bear flag from that move down. Basically consolidation after that move down here. But again, I expect actually that we could come down into that lower level range again that I showed you, below 180, below 181, which is also now below the 200-day moving average, which we did before in July, after which we then pumped. And that is also the key Fibonacci level target. I think that is the golden pocket from where we then could move up. Again, we could drop once more a little bit lower, and I explained in previous videos why and when. From here then we could move up. But again, we are mirroring what we did last time. We're just mirroring it. So I'm not worried at all. It's actually mirroring what we did back here throughout May. We had in the first half of the year a very nice move up. Long period where I didn't do anything. Again, back then, a lot of people saying, oh, Cardano not doing anything. And yeah, it's true. But, if you invest and if you invest and you get frustrated, then don't invest. Investment shouldn't have anything to do with emotions, ideally. I know it's oftentimes easier said than done, but try to keep the emotions out. That makes it easier. But again, back here as well, we had a very similar pattern. So we had also a descending wedge. Don't make it 100% now, but it doesn't matter. Just to show you, I had a descending wedge out of which we broke. No reason why it should be different this time. Still have the alt season upon us, or we're actually in the alt season potentially already. Even though I think Bitcoin will go up once more, after which then really the alt season will start, the main alt season. Even here we dropped briefly below the 200-day moving average, and when that happened last time, we dropped below the 200-day moving average. That is when we started to peak here. And I watch closely the daily RSI, which needs to be above the 50 level in this case, especially because this has really provided resistance now for over a month, nearly a couple of months now. It has provided resistance. In my opinion, if we break above that 50 level, that will be the main breakout we are looking for. And so was that the case also back in July when we broke the 50 line of the RSI to the upside. That was massive. Overall, the chart is looking really good from an objective point of view as well. It's not only me saying that, it is looking really good. So yeah, just to really update, that's the update I can give you now. Just need to wait where the breakout will take place, but it is a bullish pattern. I could imagine that maybe it takes a little bit longer. We might come down actually again a little bit lower, or maybe we actually break out briefly to the downside, briefly, before the 200-day moving average. I'm preparing for another potential drop. That's all you can do. Or I can do at least. I don't want to sell any ADA. I'm going to prepare that we drop potentially once more. In that case, I have money on the sidelines, and I personally think that is always useful to keep a little bit of money at the sidelines, just to make sure that if there is a drop, which can always happen in the crypto market, it's so unpredictable, that there is money available to buy the dip. All right, so hopefully you liked that quick update about Cardano. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.